Flag is raised. They're walking in. And they're off and racing, heading down the back straight for this 3-miler. The Weatherbys Racing Bank Handicap Hurdle Class 2. And they're away to a pretty quick start as well. Up the inside, Green Book, Minella Missile, Lord Snooty, Go to War. They're the leading quartet as they cross over the first. Lord Snooty made a slight mistake there. Captain Teague is in the next wave alongside the colour change Spike Jones in the yellow jacket. Coming up, Lord of Namor on the outside of these in the middle of the pack. Lou Dore, who's normally a front runner, is right on the inside of Nab Wood as the runners move down towards the second flight. Those two in the middle of the field, followed by Botox Ass and then Doughmore Bay as they cross over the second. He's followed through then towards the back of the field by Royal Rambler, who's held up together with Tranquil Sea in the yellow jacket and Cat Boy alongside that one. They're disputing last place in a field as they cross the intersection, separated by about 10 lengths. So they're being led by Go to War. Nico de Boinville takes them down towards the third flight on the loop by the marina. In second place is Green Book, ahead then of Minella Missile, Lord Snooty, Keeble. And then comes Captain Teague, who jumped alongside Love of Namor. A break then of a length or so back to Botox Hass. Lou Dore is still in the middle of the field at this stage. On the inside of him is Spike Jones. Further back then to Doughmore Bay and Ben Jones in the red cap, red sleeves. Had a great weekend, Ben. And then comes the Nicky Richards runner Nab Wood in that rear quarter with Catboy, Royal Rambler and Tranquil Sea as the runners race round the bottom turn and up towards the home straight again for the first time. As they come up towards the fourth flight, it's Go to War who leads them by a good 3 lengths now. Jumping in second place, just watching them get over it okay, was Green Book, just ahead maybe of Minella Missile, Keeble on the inside. Then tracking them is Love of Namor. Captain Teague, good to see him back. Botox Hass together. And then on the inside, Lord Snooty. And Nab Wood getting a little bit closer now as they get ready for the 2 flights in the straight part of the home straight now. And still ears pricked. It's Go to War who leads them down towards number 5. Green Book in the red jacket, Charlie Deutsch on the right. Green jacket there is Minella Missile alongside Keeble. Captain Teague up the inside, together with Love of Namor tracking the main group. Botox Hass on the left is Doughmore Bay, who's just followed through by Lord Snooty in the black and gold stripes. They come down towards the last flight on the circuit. Royal Rambler still travelling strongly in the rear of the field as they cross over the next. Up the inside, Lou Dore racing with Nab Wood. Just behind Spike Jones. At the back, Cat Boy on the inside of Tranquil Sea. 8 lengths would cover them, these 15 runners, as they go past us and head off again onto their final circuit. They're about, well, more than halfway in this contest now, just past that point in the Weatherbys Racing Bank Handicap Hurdle. Go to War takes them down the far side again, approaching flight number 7. Nico de Boinville by 2 lengths then. Minella Missile racing second. Keeble is on the outside of Green Book. And then just behind these leaders is Love of Namor, who took that just ahead of Captain Teague in the hands of Harry Skelton, deputising for his namesake Harry Cobden here as they move down towards the next flight, which will be number 8. Towards the back, still on the inner, is Lou Dore. Caelan Quinn, a patient ride. Alongside him is his old mate Botox Hass in the white and green hoops. Then comes Royal Rambler, who's just improved a couple of places. Nab Wood on that one's inside. Wider out Tranquil Sea as they cross over that next one. Cat Boy still out towards the rear. Still a little bit of work on for Spike Jones. And last of all, just dropping away slightly is Lord Snooty, detached by about 2 lengths or so. Past the intersection they go. They've got about 7 furlongs left to travel as they move down now towards the 9th flight, which is 4 from the finish here. And the pace is relentless one, really. Go to War, looking comfortable in front. Leading over that flight of hurdles by about 3 lengths. There was a mistake there by Love of Namor, who's being ridden along now in 5th place. Trying to close up on the leaders, Minella Missile in second. Captain Teague has made up good ground on the outside of Keeble. And then trying to rally his Love of Namor. Doughmore Bay is getting into it all the way up the inside. So too is Royal Rambler in the pale blue jacket, orange chevrons, and Ludor and Catboy beginning now to get their faces in the picture as well. They're coming round and racing towards the final half mile of the race now, with 3 more flights left to take. And the Weatherbys racing back, handicap hurdle, go to war, trying to burn them all off. Still in a great rhythm. Ears pricked over the third last. Led by 4. Manila Missile. Keeble driven. Captain Teague now being asked. So too Love of Namor. Doughmore Bay is sticking to it well up the inside with every chance. So too Ludor and Caelan Quinn in the dark blue jacket. But they come down the home straight now towards the last 2 flights here. And Nico de Boinville shaking up Go to War. Manila Missile still chasing hard. Ludor on the left in the dark blue colours. Still with a chance. Doughmore Bay behind him over the second last. Go to War still relentless as they run between the last 2 flights here. Ludor now goes into second, from Manila Missile in third, then Love of Namor together with Doughmore Bay up towards the final flight. This is a brave performance, even if he doesn't win from Go to War, but at the moment he's 2 lengths to the good over Ludor in second. Go to War, Ludor up the inside. Doughmore Bay is really picking up in great style on the inside. Doughmore Bay and Go to War. This is tight. Go to War all the way for Nico. Holds on from Doughmore Bay. Ludor next, then Love of Namor, Manila Missile, and Keeble back in 6th place.